we will just be waiting for the rest to show back up. So I am going to mute the mic for a little while. We will get everything set up, and then I'll be back as the girls are getting ready to take the ice. All right, refs are on. All the ladies are standing in the doors. Zamboni just got off the ice here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like they may only have 9 or 10 skaters total there. So this is a win and in for the Royals. Royals now taking the ice. Teams going on now. Royals are the away team for this matchup. They will be in black, starting the game moving left to right. The Flyers are the home team. They will be in orange and will start the game. Flyers will be moving left to right. Royals will be moving right to left. It's been a long weekend, everybody. I will get it eventually. Teams getting their skating warm-ups in. As you can see, the Flyers in orange. So we're about a minute into the 3-minute warm-up period. The Flyers have yet to win a game in this tournament. The Royals are sitting at 2-1. If the Royals win, they will be through and participate in the 4-team playoff tomorrow. The Junior Flyers are pretty much certain to be in one of the consolation games at this point. That being said, the Royals still have to ensure they win have to win to ensure that they make it through. Minute 20 left in the warm-up period. Little adjustment there. I think that'll fit the zones better. Just a few seconds left in the warm-up period. Teams will get the pucks collected and then get their last-minute coaching before game start. And that's going to do it for the warm-ups. Royals heading over to the bench for their huddle right before the game. Flyers are in a huddle at their net. They are still collecting the pucks over there, it looks like. Flyers now breaking their huddle at the net. They're heading over to the bench. Royals now breaking the huddle. They will get their starting lineup out. Looks like we are going to have Ioni to take the opening draw with... So it looks like Sirwatka and Burns as the wingers. And we will have Bible and Seeley starting on defense. Heller's the only goalie. She has started all games and been a great backstop back there. This line had some success in our first game. Struggled a little bit for offense in the second and third games, mostly because they were getting shut down by some powerful defenses that we faced. Flyers now breaking their line, or breaking their huddle, excuse me, getting set up for the opening draw. All right, teams are ready. Goalies are ready. Goalies are ready, and away we go. Royals control the opening draw, passed up the far side. That's intercepted by the Flyers, but now returned by the Royals into the Flyer zone. That gets through. Sirwatka floats that in on goal, and it will be stopped and frozen by the goalie. Offensive zone face-off early for the Royals. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Draw controlled back by the Royals. Played into the slot. That's away from Sirwatka, who has to chase it down in the near corner. Moving to, this will be passed into the slot. Collected there by Burns. Passes it back into the corner. Sirwatka collects there. Tries to get into the circle. Blocked by a skate initially. Second effort gets it to the front, but the Flyers will clear it back into the corner. Flyers moving up the near side. This will be dumped up and out. This gets all the way down into the Royal zone, but not far enough for an icing. Bibo collects in the far circle. Passes it up the far side. Moved through the defender. Ioni now moves up the far side. Gets the puck pushed off her stick, but she recollects just inside the Flyer zone. Puck bounced off the backboards. Collected by Sirwatka. Pass to the front. Martinez takes a shot, and it is just wide of the near side. Play pushed back towards the front, but cleared to the near boards by the Flyers. Flyers moving up the near side, pressured by Barnes, moving up the boards. Perkowski stops that puck at the line, and the Flyers drift offside. Offside draw will be on the near dot, just outside of the Royal zone. Barnes to take. Draw controlled initially by the Royals, but it bounces towards the Flyers' end. Pushed back out to neutral territory. Stood up on the boards. Puck now pushed into the Royal zone, where Picard picks it up in the middle of the zone. Dumped up and out on the far side. That is intercepted by the Flyers, who turn back into the Royals' end. Flyers stepping wide. Pressured off the puck. Puck drifts into the corner. It's behind the net now. Battling for it there. Flyers dump it to the corner, but that's away from the forward. And Martinez picks it up off the half boards. Martinez tries to pass it forward. Can't connect on the initial attempt, and the puck gets left on the red line. Prokowski knocks it forward, but that's intercepted by the Flyers, who turn and dump it into the Royal zone. Prokowski chases it back. Puck knocked deep by the Flyers, where Picard will pick it up on the far side. This will be dumped all the way down for an icing, as that was away from everyone. Defensive zone draw for the Royals with 13:05 left in the opening frame. This will be to Heller's glove side. Draw pushed into the corner. Bible shoots it up the far boards. That is initially stopped and pushed back deep. Bible takes another whack at it. It is again stopped at the point, floated towards net, and Heller kicks that one aside. Puck now played up the far side and past the defender. Chipped forward by Karen, but she cannot maintain the handle on it, and the Flyers turn it back to neutral territory. Royals dump it into the zone, but not deep. Flyers collect just inside their blue line, and the puck will be bounced up in the air at center. Playing to the near boards. Royals get a stick on it and dump this puck deep. It will wrap behind the Flyers net, and the Flyers defender will chase it down in the far corner. Pushed up the far side, held in by Stray. It's inner feet. Battle on the boards there. Now pushed towards the center. Connected across. Sealy collects. Shoots. That is kicked aside by a Flyers defender. This will be fanned on the outlet attempt. Second effort. Dumped up. Coborg turns it to the middle. Karen can't get a stick on it, and the Flyers push it to the point. Bible steps up and knocks the puck deep into the zone, where it will wrap all the way around to the near side. Flyers pick it up in the corner. Dumped up. Sealy holds at the point. Pushes the puck back deep. Karen over into the corner to chase. Two for the Flyers back to defend. Karen chips it deep, and Coborg will pick it up behind the net. Chipped up towards the front, but the Flyers clear it out of the danger zone to the far boards. Flyers moving up the far side. That will be held in at the line with a great defensive play. Second effort chips it to center, and Coborg collects in neutral territory. This will be dumped up the near side. No icing on the play. Flyers play it up the near side, holding in the corner. Dumped in. Sealy can't get a stick on it, and this puck will trickle back to neutral, where Prokowski picks it up. Prokowski skates to the far side, passes up. That is intercepted by the Flyers. Second effort collected by the Royals and dump the puck deep, and the Royals will go for a change. Soroka chases down in the near corner. Ioni over to help. Puck pushed behind the net by the Flyers. Pushed up the far side. Pressure there. This will get through Picard and out of the zone. One-on-one now. Flyers push it deep, and this will trickle in. And Heller could not cover that. That went over the line, but no offside called. Play in neutral territory. That will be pushed in and offside called this time. Heller with a bit of a mishandle there. This draw is being pulled back to center. They're saying that's where the pass originated from. Draw controlled by the Flyers. Push towards the Royals end. Flyers step forward, get a stick on it, and race in on the far side. Pressured by Picard on the far corner. This will be shot up the boards. That makes it to the point, but not out. And then it will be pushed in, where Heller makes a save, and the defense clears it to the near side. Centered by the Flyers. This will be bounced up in the air. Second effort pushes the puck out, and now it's a foot race. Martinez races forward to it. She's being pressured from the side, and she will get there first. Martinez collects in the corner, centers it, can't connect with Good in the middle, and now pushed out of the zone, and it's a foot race the other direction. 2-on-0, opening up. Prokowski trying to get back to break it up. That puck is pushed on net, and Heller kicks it to the backboards. Play in the Royals end. Barnes shoots it up the far side. This will be chipped past, and now Martinez will race forward, picking up her own chip. Moving into the Flyers end. She pushes through, battling on the far side. Flyers win the race and dump the puck around to the near corner. Collected by the Flyers defense, pressured by Cobourg. Puck sent up the near side and tipped past Seeley. Racing for it. Bible gets a stick on that and turns it back into neutral territory. Now dumped in by the Flyers. Bible will go to the far boards to get it, but the Flyers get there first. Pulling behind to the near side, centered in front. Puck is loose, now pushed to the behind the goal line on the far side. I don't think that made it on net initially. Play behind the net, centering feed. Shot across the net. That goes all the way to the near side. That outlet pass is blocked. Follow-up sent to the line. And the Flyers hold the zone and dump it back deep. Bible collects behind her goal. Passes up the far side. Martinez gets it through one defender, but not the second. And the Flyers dump it into their own player. Follow-up is shot in where Cobourg will collect and dump this all the way down the ice for an icing. Defensive zone draw with 8:40 left to play in the first period. This will be to Heller's glove side. Strayer will take the draw. She has Cobourg and Karen as her wingers. One towards the middle, bounced up towards the point, held in, floated in, and that will miss on the far side. Collected by Cobourg, she sends it up. Karen can't handle it initially, but picks it up. Now moving up the middle of the ice. Karen gains the zone, steps through the defender, puck gets left behind. Cobourg picks it up. Puck bounces to the far corner. Collected by the Royals, shot in and winds up on the outside of the net. And the goalie reaches back and covers. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Draw one towards the middle. Royals can't get a stick on it. Puck being kicked around. Stray gets a hold of it, shoots, and it is in the goalie. It's in her pads. It may have been slightly through her, but it did not cross the goal line. And she was unwilling to move, as that might have been behind her. Draw controlled by the Flyers this time, and that will get past Picard at the point. Picard collects in neutral territory, passes up. Cobourg steps up, gets tripped for her efforts. No call there. Oh, no, the ref's whistle is up, and now we get the whistle, and the Royals will get the first power play of the game. Flyers go to the box on a trip. Royals to start the power play. Ioni Soroka and Burns to take the draw to start the man advantage. Flyers, false start. We will do that again. Ioni kicks the puck forward, chases it down in the corner, prevents the outlet pass, passes it back to Burns. Burns rips a shot. That will bounce off a player and to the near boards. Royals hold it in at the point. Ioni there to help. Puck pushed into the circle, and Soroka sticks that away from the defender. She will pick it up off the backboards. Centers, comes to the front, and Ioni can't get a shot away. Follow-up shot misses just barely to the outside. Puck held in the far corner. The stick lift there to prevent the shot. Puck comes to the middle. Ioni turns it back into the far corner. Wrapped behind the net. Flyers chase it down on the near side. Shot off the half boards. Seeley holds the zone. Ioni picks it up at the circle. Shot through the legs. Makes it to the goalie, who covers. Royals will get an offensive zone draw on the near dot this time. This will be to the goalie's stick side. 44 seconds left in the man advantage with 7:11 left in the first period. Barnes to take the draw. One towards the middle. Martinez can't get a stick on it. Prokowski sends it up. That is bounced aside by the Flyers, who race up the far side. That gets past Picard. but not very far into neutral territory. Fan on the lead pass, and the Flyers pick it up in neutral. Now sent in, but that will be offside on the Royals, as Good was just over the blue line. I think they're pulling this one back to center. Yep. 25 seconds left in the man advantage. Barnes to take the draw at center. Flyers win the draw back. Dumped up the middle, but that is intercepted. Picard sends it up the far side. Tipped into the zone. Chasing it down, Flyers will get there first. Fan on the initial attempt. That outlet passes off of Martinez's leg. Now sent up, and this will clear the zone and go all the way down for an icing. 3 seconds left in the power play. And we will have an offensive zone draw with one chance for a shot, pretty much. Stray to take the draw. She's got Karen and Coburg. Draw one towards the middle, push towards the net, but wide of the near post. Shot up the far side. That will get out of the zone. The Flyers player couldn't handle it coming out of the box. This will be turned back up the middle. Coburg can't maintain control. Played back towards the Royals' end, where Bible will knock it to the far side. Karen picks it up at center, pushes forward, gains the zone. Shot from distance is blocked by the goalie. Played into the near corner. Battling for it there. Coburg gets it to the front, and the goalie sticks that one aside. Sealy picks it up in the middle, moves to the far circle, floats it, and that is off the pipe. Crossbar there, and now the puck will be cleared out of the zone. Stepping up, that is dumped back deep by the Royals. Good defensive play in neutral territory to get the puck back into the Flyers' end. Passed up the near side. Coburg collects off the half-boards, dumps it across to the far corner. Flyers get there first. Pressured by Karen. And now Bible steps in and pushes the puck deeper. Puck sent to the middle. Stray gets a hold of it, and that is chipped just wide. Play in the middle. Stray trying to get another shot. That's sent to the front, and Karen shoots it right into the goalie, who hangs on with no rebound. Just a little bit of extracurriculars afterwards, but no harm, no foul. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. Ioni to take. This will be on the far dot to the goalie's glove side. Draw one into the corner. Ioni gets a stick on it, holds it there. Puck still in the corner, battling for it. Power play is over. Sorry, I mishit the button. Played towards the middle. Pushed through the legs. Flyers can't handle it. Royals get a stick on it, and the puck will bounce to the far boards. Ioni tries to push the puck deeper, manages to do so. Royals get sticks on it and play it back up the far side. Flyers moving up the far side of the ice, stepping in neutral territory, pressured by Ioni, and the Royals turn it back. Flyers pick it up in the middle, puck bouncing back and forth, and now the Flyers gain the Royals zone. Prokowski collects, skates behind her net, moves on the near side, now bashes it up. That took a funny bounce, and the Flyers pick it up in the circle. Shot is wide of the near post and bounces to the far boards. That will be pushed up to the point, held in by the Flyers, who float it wide of the far post back behind the goal. Collected and sent up the near side. Sirwaka couldn't handle it. Puck played across, and a good stick by the Flyers there to prevent that breakaway chance. Flyers step into the zone, moving in. Shot is blocked by Prokowski's stick and bounces to the back behind the net. Prokowski picks it up, rattles it up the boards. Held in at the point. Prokowski picks it back up in the corner and rattles it around to the far side. Burns will get to it, can't get it through the defender, and the Flyers push the puck deep again. Prokowski back to get it. Turning, reverses field to the far side. Flyers get to it first. Smashed into the boards there, but not hard. And now the Royals step away with it. Oh, they're going to call a cross-check on that. It was just a little push. But the Royals are going to go for a cross-check, and now the Flyers will get their first power play of the game. .339 left in the first period. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. They're still figuring out exactly what to put on the score sheet, so give us just a second while the refs talk that over. So Burns went for a cross check. Puck dropped, controlled by the Royals, who skate it to the near side. Seeley will get it out of the zone, and this will come all the way down. No icing on the play as it didn't make it all the way. Played to the point. Seeley holds it in on the initial attempt. Martinez over to help. Martinez pushes the puck deeper and then will chase it down in the corner. Flyers get to it first. Martinez with a diving play. No call on that. And the Flyers dump it across, but held in the zone. Martinez picks it up, floats it at the net, and the goalie has to block that one. Played behind the net. Martinez is going to get it back. Turns it to the front. Stuff attempt is blocked by the defenders. Martinez gets bumped off the puck now, and the Flyers will move it to the near side. Flyers moving up the ice. That outlet attempt is off of Barnes' stick. Flyers have to pick it up back behind their net. Moving to the far side. Martinez moving over to pressure. This will be sent to the point, and that gets through to neutral territory. Barnes collects there, dumps it in. Flyers collect deep in their own zone. Moving to the near side. Passed up. This will be dumped past everybody and be an icing. .22 seconds left in the man advantage for the Flyers. 2:31 left in the first period. Offensive zone draw while shorthanded for the Royals. This will be to the goalie's stick side. Sorry, I had to wait for her to turn around to see which hand her stick went in. Draw controlled by the Flyers. Poked away. Prokowski collects it at the blue line. Shot is blocked by the defenders in front. Now sent out to neutral territory where Prokowski will move it across to her partner Picard. Picard passes up the far side. Ianni steps in, floats it in, and the goalie has to block that one to the near side. Play on the near side. Prokowski can't handle that one. It will come all the way to the Royals end. Picard back to get it. Collected in the corner. Reversed up the near side. Flyers hold the zone. Shot from distance is wide of the near pipe. Puck rattles around to the far side, and the penalty is over. Moving up the far side, Burns chips it through the defenders, goes to chase it down, collects in the circle, and shoots it well over the net. Play on the near side, push to the point, and the Flyers deke Prokowski and get out of the zone. Picard pressuring in the circle. This will be pushed wide of the near pipe. Battle now in the far corner. Stray pushes the puck deeper. Flyers get on it behind the goal line. Collected, moving to the near side. Push to the front. Shot from the slot is off of Picard's legs. Puck bounces loose, and a follow-up. Can't make it on net. Push to the near side. Now up to the point. Held in by the Flyers at the point. Prokowski gets in the way of that one. Puck rattles across, and the Royals collect on the far side. Moving up the far side of the ice. Royals chip it past the defender and into the zone. That is shot in. Goalie had to block that one high. Where Picard took a shot and rattled it off the goalie's head. This puck will be sent all the way across, where Bible picks it up and dumps it up on the far side. Flyers collect and float it back out. That is in the bodies. Royals collect off the half boards in front of the bench and dump the puck deep. Flyers back deep in their zone to get it. Passed up the near side. Seeley will pick it up off the boards. Sent to the middle. Tipped through the legs on net. And the goalie had to jump on that one. Karen took a shot there, and it was on goal through the legs. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. This is to the goalie's glove side this time. Barnes to take. Chip towards the middle, fan on the shot attempt, and the Flyers pick it up. Poked away at the blue line, but it will trickle to neutral territory. Huge shoulder there, and we're going to get a roughing call as the Royals were slammed hard into the boards. Seeley's up and moving now. Little shaken up on the hit. She's skating under her own power to the bench. 19 seconds left in the opening frame, and the Royals will get their second power play. Barnes to take the draw. This will be to the goalie stick side. Off the ref, still in the circle, now passed again off the ref. Collected and sent on net, but blocked by the goalie. Played up the near side. This will be bounced over the line. Picard passes it back. That's in Prokowski's skates. And the Flyers pick it up, racing up the near side. That's going to do it for the first frame. Still 0-0 to end the first. The Royals will start the second with a minute 12 of power play time remaining. This is kind of an extended intermission. The refs are talking to the scorekeeper. Normally these intermissions are only a minute long. This has been somewhat longer than that. I'm sure the teams are enjoying having the chance to get a little extra coaching. Royals now breaking the huddle. We will get ready to start the second here. Royals get their opening line out. Junior Flyers now breaking the huddle. Again, the Royals will have a minute 12 left of power play time to start the second period. Ayani to take the draw. She has Burns and Sirwaka as her wingers. Picard picks it up off the draw. Played up the near side. That's ahead of Burns. Flyers turn it back around. It's in the skates. Burns now chips it into the zone. Racing forward. Burns tries to center, but that is bounced off a skate. Flyers get to it first. Battle behind the net. And now coming up the far side, Flyers move out of the zone. Moving through the defenders. Flyers step forward, trying to get a shot away. Follow-up is gloved by Heller, who robs the scoring opportunity. Heller got big and absolutely robbed the Flyers on the breakaway opportunity there. Defensive zone draw, 46 seconds left in the power play. Draw chipped forward by the Royals and now dumped deeper by the Flyers. Picked up in the corner. That outlet attempt is blocked. Floated towards center, trying to get a stick on it, and the Royals poke it away. Racing forward, Coburg's going to get it at center. She has Karen to her right. Moving up, 2-on-1 developing, floated towards net. This will go behind. Picked up behind the net, trying to get it to the front. Now connects. Coburg takes a shot. It's off the goalie. And the follow-up is knocked in. Coburg collects her rebound and scores, making this a 1-0 game. The Flyers goalie is down. We're checking to see if she's injured or not. She's up now. Stray to take the draw after the goal. Stray controls, pushes it forward, but the Flyers jump on it. Played into the Royal zone. Bible races back to pick it up in the far corner. This will be wrapped around to the near side. Karen picks it up, chips it up, and out of the zone, but the Flyers will intercept that. Poked away initially, and now Karen picks it back up. She steps into the zone, moving up the near side. Big bomb is off the goalie. Played behind the net, moved to the far side. This will be chipped into the far corner. Stray gets a skate on it, gets shoved down, and now the Flyers are going to go. Oh, no, the goalie's down again. Flyers goalie may be injured here. Coach is coming out. Coach is coming out to check what's going on. Spectator informed me it may be a shoulder. We're hoping she's all right. Have a little bit of a stoppage here. I am going to mute while we figure things out. Goalie is up. She's working her shoulder. Looks like she may have taken that shot hard into that sort of weak spot in the pads. So there was not a penalty on that previous play. We will have an offensive zone draw to the goalie's stick side. Controlled by the Flyers. It will trickle on net, and the goalie will just cover and freeze the play. We'll reset from the same spot. Royals play it back. Stepping over, held in by Sealy. This will be pushed to the near side, but the Flyers intercept and play it out of the zone. Bible turns the puck around. Flyers collect, dumped back. Back and forth across the neutral zone we go. And Martinez chips it into the zone. Martinez races up the near side. Shot is off the outside of the cage. This will be passed to the far side. Played up the far boards now. Held in by the Royals. Puck in the corner. Flyers get to it first. Passed up. This will be held in at the point. Chip past the forward. Played up where Barnes gets a hold of it and slams that into a Flyers player. Bible gets a stick on it coming out of the zone. Now moving in. Flyers step past but can't maintain the handle. Puck behind the net. Push there, push back, and now Bible will wrap it around to the near side. Martinez collects off the near boards. Plays it up in out of the zone. Pressured there. Puck gets left behind, pushed forward by the Royals, but the Flyers collect it at their blue line. Played up the far side, poked away by Sealy. Skipped up by Good. That is left behind and now turned back towards the Flyers' end. Flyers dump it up the far side, but Bible is back to collect at the far circle. Moving behind the net to the near side, this will be rattled up and through the defender where Martinez can't get it out of the zone. Bible sends it up again. This time it's in neutral territory. Barnes sends it into the Flyers' end. Flyers collect there and tip it all the way down into the Royals' end. Sealy back to collect as there was no icing. Sealy falls down on the play. Puck sent to the near side. Chipped back behind the net. And Good will pick it up off the half boards. She blows a tire over there. It must be slick ice. Sent to the middle. Intercepted by Bible, who sends it up. And it will be held in at the blue line. Flyers turn it to the middle. Tipped away from the forward, shouldered off. Flyers send that in, and Heller blocks it down. pushed away, and the follow-up is off the outside of the net. Playing to the near side, this will be dumped up and out of the zone. That gets through the Flyers defender and all the way down to the far end. Royals go for a change. Sent to the near side, this will be tipped up and down, and this should be an icing on the Flyers. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. 1:11 left in the second period. Ioni to take the draw. This will be to the Flyer goalie's glove side. Ioni wins the draw off the ref. Pushed towards the blue line. Picard passes it across, and that will go over the line for an offside call. Offside draw will be just in front of the Royals bench. Puck pushed forward by the Flyers, but chipped into the Flyers zone by the Royals. Flyers pick it up, lose the puck. It's now pushed up the far side. Perkowski sends it up the middle. That is kicked into the zone, offside. And we will reset and have an offside draw just outside of the Royals end. Ioni kicks it forward, can't maintain the handle. Now Soroka gets it back to her, and Ioni will step into the Flyer zone. Shot from distance, just wide of the far pipe. Battle on the near side. Flyers get a hold of the puck. Pressure there. Picard steps into the zone with it, moves into the circle, steps wide, centers, and can't connect on the centering feed. Puck pushed into the slot, and the Flyers now cleared out to the far side. Played up. This will be held in the zone by the Royals. Flyers back to get it in the far corner. Moving up the far side, racing in. Stray couldn't get a stick on that. Puck gets bumped off the boards, and Picard picks it up in the middle. She passes it up, but the Royals blow a tire trying to get into the zone. Burns now skates in on the near side, pushes that on net, and the goalie has to stick that to the side. Play on the far boards. Stray battling for it there against two Flyers. The puck comes loose. Karen shoots that into Coburg. Coburg pushes it to the middle, but it doesn't make it to the net. Stray sends that to the front, but that doesn't make it to the net either as the Flyers defense collapsed on that play. Picard holds the blue line. Second effort holds the blue line again, and now will be pushed out to center, and this will be rocketed in by Coburg before the Royals had cleared the zone. Stray, Karen, and Coburg are the offensive line to take this offside draw, just outside of the Flyers' end. Controlled by the Royals. Pushed up the middle. Flyers get a stick on it, dump it back out of the zone. Fan on the lead pass, poked away from the Flyers, and now the Flyers regain control, but it's left behind at the blue line. Karen moves it forward up the near side, steps into the zone, rubbed off the play on the near boards, and the puck will be collected by the Flyers behind their own net. Playing up the far side, Flyers reversing field. Karen steps up, gets a stick on it, but the Flyers recollect and move up the near side. Pressured coming out of the zone, and this puck will be dumped down for an icing. .58 left in the second period. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. Barnes to take. She has Good and Martinez with Bible and Seeley on defense. One towards the middle. Seeley gets a hold of it, sends it towards net wide of the far side. Played back behind the net to the far side. Flyers push it towards the point. Held in by Seeley. Dumped into the bodies. Seeley pushes it forward again. It's in her skates now. Battle at the point to a side. And now the Flyers step away with it. Dump it to the near side. That connects with the forward. And now it's a foot race. Bible will get to it first. Shoot it up the boards, but held in by the Flyers. Stepping to the middle. Trying to get past one. Trying to get past another. And Heller sticks the first one aside. Play dumped back behind the net. Seeley collects there, moves to the far side, shoots it up the far side. That will get through. It pushes past everybody. Not enough for icing. Flyers get to it, turn it back around. This will be dumped all the way down and make the line, but icing was waved off. Rattled to the near side, but the Flyers are there to intercept that. Shot, it bounces to the center. Pushed in on net. Heller kicks that to the side. And overskated by the Royals. Barnes now sends it up and out. Intercepted by the Flyers at center. Flyers move in on the near side. Step into the zone. Shot from distance wide of the far pipe. Srwaka picks it up in the corner. Puck bounced over her. Back deep. To a side there. Now wrapped to the near side. Martinez races over but can't win the foot race. Flyers dump the puck back deep. Chipped up the near boards. Held in by the Flyers. This will be sent towards the middle, but Perkowski blocks that centering feed. Barnes rattles it up the boards, and that gets through everybody. And will be an icing. Puck just barely made the goal line. 7:14 left in the second period. Defensive zone draw coming up for the Royals. This will be to Heller's glove side. Draw left on the dot after the draw. Chipped up but not out. Flyers trying to get it to the center, but that is blocked. Picard back on the near boards to get it. Sent up and connects with Srwaka. Racing forward, Srwaka will chip it into the Flyers zone. Chasing it down. Puck bounced over the Flyers defender. Pushed back into the corner. Ioni can't get a handle on it, and the Flyers will now move up the near side. Flyers outlet is blocked initially. Now pushed towards center where the Royals turn it back into the Flyers zone. Flyers bash it out the far side where Perkowski will pick it up and rocket it in from center, but that's intercepted just inside the blue line. Flyers moving up the middle. Puck poked away by Burns. Burns steps into the zone on the far side. Her centering feed is intercepted, and the Flyers will clear it out and dump the puck down on the far side. Not enough for icing. Perkowski wraps it around to the near boards. Burns over to get it. Bashed up, and this will come out to neutral territory. The Flyers have to get back on side. Flyers pick it up, skate into the middle of the zone. Pressure coming through. Puck will bounce into the far circle. Pushed up the far side. Cobourg couldn't get a handle on that. Flyers in the zone running into each other. Sent to the front, and the Royals get a stick on that, and the follow-up winds up just outside. Puck dumped down, and it will be an icing on the Royals. Defensive zone draw with 5:43 left in the second. Flyers control the draw. Shot from the circle is well wide of the near pipe. Bounces to the far side. Flyers center, and that is sticked away by Stray, who passes it up the far side. Pushed out of the zone. Flyers defenders get a stick on it, but the Royals collect at their blue line and play it into the zone. Now Martinez steps in, shoots just wide of the near pipe. Puck bounced off the backboards, pushed to the near corner. Flyers can't get it out of the zone on the initial attempt. Stray gets a stick on it. Karen over to help. Battle on the boards. Stray sends that to the middle, but that's behind Cobourg. Cobourg races over to the far side. Stick lift, gets to the puck, sends it to the front, and the goalie gloves it down and hangs on. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to the goalie's stick side. Barnes to take. Puck left in the circle. Now the Flyers pick it up, moving up the middle of the ice. Flyers pass to the near side. That's in Picard's skates, and she will knock it loose. Turn it back to center. That's ahead of Martinez, who can't hang on. Flyers collect, dump it into the zone. And that is called offside. Offside draw on the near dot just outside the Royals end. Flyers win it back, but that's away from everybody. Racing over to get to it. Good can't get there. Perkowski picks it up at her blue line, sends it up to Good, who tips it into the zone. And now Martinez is racing forward for it in the far corner. She will get there. Centering feed, but no one's home for the Royals. Sent up to the blue line, held in by Picard. Picard turns and shoots from the high slot, but that doesn't make it through the bodies. Barnes can't get a stick on it. Flyers pass it up the near side, turned around by Picard. Barnes plays it into the circle, passed back to the point, held in by Picard, who shoots, and that is wide of the far pipe. Centered. That will go off the side of the cage. Outlet attempt is blocked. Martinez tries to step to the front, loses the puck. Flyers wrap it back up the near boards. Picard steps in, holds the puck in the zone. Martinez battling in the corner, pushing and shoving there. And now the puck will be sent up the near side, but the Flyers get sticks on it and skate it out. Flyers move to the middle, back and forth, stepping into the Royal zone. This will be dumped deeper, where Picard will push it past the forward, up the near side. Martinez now moving forward with it. She has Good to her left. Martinez passes that across. That should have been an offside call. Good will center, but can't get it to the front as the Flyers got a stick in the way of that centering feed. Passed up the near side. Picard steps up, can't hold the zone. Pushes it back in before Martinez had cleared, and this will be offside on the Royals. Offside draw on the near dot just outside of the Flyers end. Ioni to take with Burns and Sirwatka. Bible and Seeley on defense. Ioni kicks the puck back. Flyers jump on top of it and now move up the near side. Crunched on the boards. Puck squirts free to the back. Flyers can't get a stick on it. Send up the near side. Push towards the middle. Collected shot. And Heller blocks that one. Played up the far side. Left behind by everybody. Flyers pick it up. Push towards the middle. Collected there. Royals get a stick on that shot, and it will not make it to the net. Played behind the net to the near side. Wrapped up the near boards. Burns can't get to it, and this will come out of the zone where the Flyers collect in neutral territory. Flyers pass it across. This will be sent up the far side. Ioni fans. Flyers pick it up. Poked away. And now Seeley will dump it up the near side, but that's away from all of her teammates, and the Flyers will just pick it back up. Played out to neutral territory. Srey pushes it back into the Flyers zone, but not deep. Back and forth across the blue line. Srey trying to get into the zone. Now the Flyers will dump it out. Seeley collects just inside her blue line. Poked off the puck. Seeley turns around, sends it up. Now Karen gets a hold of it. Karen shoulders her way through, but can't get the puck past. Puck left behind on the near side. Flyers dump it up. Coburg over to help battle on the near boards. Pushed up. Srey pokes it away. And now it is sent up where Karen gets a stick on it first. It will be pushed into the far corner. Flyers win the foot race for it. Play it up the far side. This will get through Seeley at the point. And Bible will turn it back into the Flyer zone. Flyers collect, dumped up the near side, but that's too hot for everybody and will be an icing. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to the goalie's glove side. 2:12 left in the second period. Barnes to take. Flyers win the draw back into the corner. Collected there, dumped up, intercepted by Martinez, who pushes it behind the goal line. Martinez steps around the net. That bounces towards the goalie, and the goalie will just freeze and cover. Two minutes left in the second period. We will have an offensive zone draw to the goalie's stick side. Flyers win the draw back into the corner, skating it behind the net. Flyers pressured in the corner, passed up the near side. That bounces past Martinez, and the Flyers pick it up at the top of the near circle. Stepping out of the zone, shouldered off the play. Picard will pick it up and step forward with it. She will move it into the zone, pick the puck back up center, and that's through everybody to the far side. Good dumps the puck back deep. Martinez being held up a little in front of the net. Puck will be rattled around to the near side. Barnes shoots that from the point. Follow-up is in the skates. Now sent back to the front and pushed behind. Play on the near side. Flyers dump it forward. Picard racing back to it. Picard will get there first, bounce it off the boards. And now chipped up. This will make it out of the zone. Burns races forward. She pushes it into the Flyers' end. Flyers back to it. Burns cannot win the foot race for it. Play on the far side, pushed up the far boards. This will be poked away by Iani towards the center. Turnaround shot by Burns is out loose. That was pushed on the goal. And now the puck is played out to center. Pushed into the zone. Puck bouncing. Iani gets a stick on it and passes it back to Perkowski. Puck blocked. Turned in the circle. And Soroka got a stick on that, blocking the shot. Play in the corner. Battle for it there. Puck comes to the high slot. Shot from distance is gloved by Heller, who hangs on. Defensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to Heller's stick side. 25.6 left in the second period. Puck won back by the Flyers. That will be floated wide of the far pipe. Coburg sends it up the far side, intercepted by the Flyers, dumped back behind the net. Flyers pick it up on the near side, centering feed. Can't be connected with, and Stray will skate it out. Moving up the middle of the ice, she's got Karen ahead of her. Stray will gain the zone, stepping past the defender. Stray's shot is blocked by the defender into the corner. And that's going to do it for two. End of two. Score is 1-0 to the Royals. Junior Flyers breaking the huddle to start the third period first. Royals still at the bench. Royals now breaking the huddle, and we will get set for the third period. Teams are set. Goalies are set. And away we go. Third period play underway. Battling for it. Royals eventually gain control. It's in the skates now, passed up the far side. Karen can't get that through the defender. Flyers turn it back up the middle. Bible will dump that in. Flyers back to get it behind their own net, wrapping it up the near side. Seeley steps up but can't get a stick on it. Flyers skate out the near side. Moving into the zone, Bible gets back and breaks up the play. Bible will wrap that hard around. Karen picks it up off the half boards, plays it to the middle. That's behind Coburg. Coburg racing over to get to it, but will not get there. Flyers dump it in, and Seeley will chase it back behind the net. Bible picks it up, sends up the far side. Outlet pass is blocked initially. Follow-up, can't get through it. Bounces over a defender. Still in the zone. Now pushed to neutral territory. Flyers turn with it just inside neutral. Step into the zone. Trying to step wide. Shot is wide of the near pipe. Racing over. Coburg gets a stick on it. Second effort, can't get it out. Third effort, passes it to Karen on the near side. Karen can't get through the bodies, but pushes the puck into the zone. It will trickle to the slot. Poked away by Coburg. That's just wide of the far pipe. Sent up the near side. Barnes gets over, but can't hold it in the zone. And now the Flyers will move out. Moving up the near side. Perkowski blocks the puck away, and Picard sends it up to Karen on the far side. Karen steps in, blasts it from the point, and that is kicked aside by the goalie. Play at the near point. This will be dumped up and out, and Picard will collect it inside the zone. Overskated by Good, pushed back forward by the Flyers. Stepping into the zone, this puck will be pushed deep, where Perkowski will pick it up behind the goal line. This will be shot up the far side, but too much, and this will be icing on the Royals. Defensive zone draw. Barnes to take to Sam's glove side. Controlled by the Flyers into the corner. Floated behind the cage. Flyers try to get a centering feed. That's kicked to the near side, where Good tries to get it forward but can't. Perkowski will rocket it behind to the far side. Martinez skates over. Gets a stick on the play, but the puck will be pushed deep. Picard sends it up the far side. This will be shot up but held in by the Flyers. Puck bouncing in the circle. Poked away from the Flyers. Sent up and out, and now it's a foot race. Stick lift there prevents Martinez's breakaway. She will recollect, step into the zone, move it to the middle. Good will get to it, but the puck gets left behind. Played out of the zone on the near side. Flyers moving up. 2-on-2, now 2-on-4. And Iani got back and broke up the play. Sent to Martinez on the far side. Played up and out of the zone, but held just over the line by the Flyers. Sent to the middle. Bumped there, but now Strwatka picks it up and moves to the near side. She overskates. Puck trickles just inside the zone and now poked away from the Flyers by the Royals. Sent up the near side. Seeley gets a stick on that, and Bible comes over to pick up the loose puck. Played to the far side, dumped up and out, and that will be offside on the Flyers as the defender couldn't quite get back to the point. I need to take the draw just in front of the Royals bench. Draw chipped forward by the Royals. Flyers pick it up at center. Battle on the far side. Puck trickles into the zone and now sent immediately back out. Back and forth across the Royals side of the neutral zone. Now played off the near boards. Iani picks it up, mushes it to the middle. Picks it up just inside the line. That will be held in and floated up and over the goal. Flyers pick it up, skated out the middle of the ice. Bodies falling down. Flyers get a stick on it, play it to the far side. Pushed forward. And Iani is going to go for a hook, it looks like. So the Flyers to get a power play opportunity here. Defensive zone draw to start the penalty kill. One back by the Flyers to the high slot. Shot is blocked down in front. Heller couldn't quite get a stick on it. Played behind the net. Back and forth behind the net, sent towards the front. Heller prevents that from getting all the way to the front, and now the Royals pick it up in the middle. Played up and out of the zone. Flyers jump on it, play it in, but offside. 10:53 left in the third period. Minute 12 left on the penalty kill. Draw will be just in front of the Royals bench. Stray to take. Flyers control the draw back. Puck pushed to the far side. Swung into the zone to the near corner. Prokowski bashes that behind the net. Picked up by Bible, and this will be rocketed all the way down for an icing. So defensive zone draw coming up. 55 seconds left to play in the power play. 10:36 left in the third period. Good to take the draw. Puck bounces back to the point. Flyers floated in wide of the far pipe. Picked up by Coburg, who sends it up the near side. Turned around by the Flyers. Prokowski will collect in the corner and send it behind the net to the far side. Good over to get to it. She breaks up that play. Puck pushed up the boards now. Tipped up and out. Bouncing puck gets over the stick. And the Flyers have to recollect. Flyers send it up the near side. Into the zone. Prokowski will collect, bounce it off the boards and out. Pushed in. Picard chases it in the far corner, floated up the far side. That will bounce through and out. Good, can't get a handle on it. And the puck will be blocked by Coburg. Coburg now races forward. She shoots and beats the goalie over the shoulder, making this a 2-goal game. Royals with a shorty on the bad bounce breakaway. Coburg gets the tally, making this a 2-goal game. There's 5 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Royals with 9:46 left in the third period. Burns to take the draw. Controlled by the Flyers, now chipped up by the Royals. Flyers get a stick on it, push it up the near side. Sealy keeps it out of the zone initially, but now pushed in. Sealy collects, chips it up to the point. Gets some help from Sirwaka, and the puck comes out to center. Ioni collects, and that's going to do it for the power play. Battle, sorry, I moved the camera too far. Battle on the near boards. Sent across to the center, where the Flyers will step in, but get blocked on the way through, and the Royals clear it to the corner. Or to the point, excuse me. Shot from the point, blocked by Heller, who hangs on. Defensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to Heller's stick side. Draw controlled by the Flyers, sent to the center, but Martinez gets on that one and plays it out of the zone. She overskates it, but Barnes will dump it up the far side. Martinez gets a stick on it, pushes it into the zone, picks it back up, kicks it to herself, moves into the circle. Shot is into the goalie's breadbasket, and there is no rebound. Goalie's shoulder, I think, is still hurting her. She's still down there. She's up now. So we will have an offensive draw. Barnes to take. Draw left in the circle. It's into Barnes' pads and now dumped into the corner. Stick lift there prevents Martinez from getting on it. She gets dumped for her effort with no call. Puck pushed up the far boards. Held in initially, but that bounces off the Flyers player who kicks it out of the zone. Bible turns it back and again into that same player, and the Flyers dump it into the Royals' end. Sealy collects in the corner, turns with it, chips it past one forward, and that goes through the legs where Martinez will get it out of the zone. Flyers get a stick on it, push it back forward, step into the zone on the near side, and dump the puck deep. Bible back to get it in the near corner. Fan on that attempt. Second effort sent to the front, and Barnes sends it around And Coburg gets it out of the zone. Not enough for icing, and the Flyers have to go back and get it. Flyers send it to the far boards. Karen steps in, holds it in. Stray takes a shot. That's on net, and the follow-up is poked in. Who, did you see who got that?
Blue helmet, 84.
So Karen scores the goal there. And it's now going to be a 3-goal game with 8 minutes remaining. Flyers goalie is again down. The Flyers goalie is still down after that play. We have an extended pause here. So please be patient with us as we figure out exactly what's going to happen. Goalie has gotten back to her feet. We're seeing if she's going to be able to continue at this point. The coach and the refs are over there talking it over. We will see exactly what's going to happen here. And it appears she is staying in the game. She's going to tough it out, it looks like, with 8 minutes remaining. Trey, Coburg, and Karen are the forwards for this draw. They have Perkowski and Picard on defense. The ref is talking it over with the coach still. Not quite ready to start. And now we are. Draw won by the Royals, fanned on by Perkowski, sent up the near side, but the Flyers intercept and dump it into the zone. Stray bumped, puck still in the corner. Coburg shouldered off the play, centering feed blocked by the skates, puck winds up back in the corner. Flyers move to the far side, wrapping it around, trying to get a shot away, pushed to the near side. Bodies falling down, no call. Pushed to the point, held in there, floated towards net, and Heller blocks that one off the last minute deflection. Played up on the near side. This will be pushed up and out, and now it's a foot race. Will she beat it to the goal line? No. Icing on the Royals. Very close attempt, just slightly too hot for Karen to catch up to. $7:19 left in the third period. I need to take the defensive zone draw. Draw, bounce to the middle. Royals get a stick on it, follow up, puck left there, and now push to the far side. Burns pushes it up the far boards. Perkowski can't get it out, Sorowatka can't get it out. Now played to center, and the Flyers pick it up and dump it in on the near side. This will go behind the net where Bible picks it up, played up the far boards. Stolen by Burns, but the puck gets turned back deep into the corner. Centered, but Ioni gets a stick on it. Playing up the far side. Royals will float this out to center where the Flyers jump on it. That lead pass is blocked. And Sorowatka will bounce the puck over to the near side. Flyers send it forward. Seeley gets in the way of that one. She gets pushed there. Play on the near side. Sorowatka, Seeley, and Barnes over. Play in the feet. Seeley pokes it forward. Sorowatka bounces it into the Flyers player, and a turnaround dump does not make it for icing. Bible picks it up in her own zone. Pushed up the far side, bounced towards center. Barnes gets a stick on it, left behind, floated in, and Heller bounces it behind the net. Played up the far side. Martinez pushes it up, but it is held in at the line. It's in Martinez's skates, still in the zone. Pushed now deep by the Flyers. Well, not deep, but further into the zone. Barnes gets a stick on it. Bible gets a stick, now floated past the defender and over the line. Bumping there, and now Good picks it up. Good moves into the zone, stepping to the near side and gets the puck swept away from her. She centers it, and that's dumped in on net. Follow-up is blocked by the goalie. Martinez couldn't get that one through. Puck pushed into the corner. Martinez gets her stick lifted, and the Flyers bounce it to the near boards. Played up the near side. Perkowski collects there, shoots it, but that's off of a Flyers player. She took just a little too long. Picard sends it to the near side. Good gets her pocket picked, and the Flyers, falling down, dump it forward. Perkowski bounces it off the boards across the neutral zone. Played up on the near side. Stepping past Perkowski. Moving in, shot from distance. Is partially blocked and winds up on the backboards. Send up the far side. Chipped forward, not out. Still in the zone, turning in the high slot. Now poked away. That went over the line, but no call. Picard sends it up. That one did not make it over the line, but now is pulled out by Martinez, who gains center and dumps it for a change. Flyers move it to the near side. Passed up on the near boards. Flyers holding. Moving up the near side. Pressured at center. Puck gets left behind. Karen can't get a stick on it, and the Flyers move it across and step into the Royal zone on the far side. Bouncing puck will trickle in, and Heller jumps out and gets on top of it. Defensive zone draw with 4:20 left to play in the third period. This will be to Heller's glove side. Stray to take the draw. Draw won by the Flyers, back to the boards. Pushed into the corner. Seeley back to get it behind the goal line. She pushes that past the forward. Karen can't get it through the defender on the first attempt. It bounces behind her, and now Cobourg picks it up. Cobourg's got a step, but will get chased down from behind. She gains the zone, gets hauled down for her efforts. And the puck gets pushed back underneath her. Flyers now moving up the far side. Bible pressuring and will win the puck. Bible dumps it back up the boards, but can't get it past the forward. Puck pushed behind the goal line. Bible pressuring there, centering feed, bounces off a couple of sticks. And Cobourg picks it up and pushes it up the middle to Karen. Karen steps forward. She's got one to beat. Pushes it through, trying to get through the defenders, and she gets shouldered off the play. Puck will bounce to center where the Royals have to get back onside. Battle at the blue line. Puck comes back. Ioni picks it up at center. Steps forward. regains, dumps it into the zone, but the Flyers intercept. Passed up the near side, that gets through the forward, and Seeley will dump this back down into the Flyers' end. Flyers collect at the circle, bounced up. This will come out of the zone. Ioni holds there, that's dumped in, but Sorwaka had not cleared the zone yet on the near side. 3:09 left to play in the third frame. Offside draw will be just in front of the Flyers bench. Ioni to take the draw. Puck knocked into the zone. Sorwaka to chase it down, but the Flyers are going to get there first. Bashed up the near side. That gets through Perkowski and out, where Picard will chase it down deep in her own end. Picard turns on the speed, moves to the far side, chips it up, but that's into the legs. Follow-up, puck left behind. Battle for it there. Pushed forward and now to the boards, where it is collected and sent to the near side, where Sorwaka will chase it down. She doesn't win the foot race. Flyers push the puck forward. Battle at the blue line, sent towards the middle. Puck bouncing away, now pushed forward by the Royals, but the Flyers intercept just in front of their blue line. Puck again poked away. Puck will trickle into the zone, collected by the Flyers, stepping towards the far circle. Shot is off the legs of Picard, who pushes it up the far side. And now stolen. Barnes moves out the middle. She turns on the Jets, steps wide to the far side. Shot from distance is just wide of the far post. Puck bounces to the near circle. Martinez gets a stick on it, shoots it, and the goalie blocks it to the backboards. Play on the near side now. Sent up. Perkowski shoots that into Barnes' face. Follow up by Bible is dumped into Barnes again. I don't know what she did to her teammates, but they are aiming at her, it seems like. Flyers race forward into the zone. Stolen at the top of the circle, now pushed deep. Puck will rattle to the near side, where Good will send it back behind the net. Bible into the corner to pressure. Sent back behind the net, knocked down. Played by the Flyers, so no playing it with a high stick call. Battle on the backboards, 1:27 left. Trying to get it to the front. That does not make it to the front, and Bible knocks it up the far side to Martinez. Martinez now moves forward with it. She chips it forward, but that is in the ref's skates, who didn't get out of the way. Martinez picks it back up, steps into the zone, steps around a defender. Centers, that's off the goalie. Played now behind the net. Good missed that one. Shot from the point is blocked down by the Flyers, who now send it up. They had a cherry picker, but it was too hot for her, and this will be an icing, as it was just ahead of the racing players. 53.2 seconds left. We will have an offensive zone draw. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Stray to take the draw. She has Karen and Coborg as wingers, with Seeley and Bible on defense. Draw one to the boards by the Flyers. Turning back into the circle. Shot. This will again go all the way down for another icing. So we will reset and do that again with 44.2 left to play. Stepping forward, pushed towards net just wide of the far pipe. Play behind the goal line. Royals trying to get it to the center. It comes to the circle. Stray gets a hold of it, shoots, and that's off of a leg and bounces to the far corner. Karen gets a hold of it, bashes it to the front of the net. Puck bounces all the way to the near side, and the Flyers will rattle it the length of the ice for another icing with 19.1 remaining. Offensive zone draw again for the Flyers. This will be to the goalie's stick side. Ioni to take the draw. Flyers control the draw. It bounces to the slot and across to the far circle. That outlet pass is blocked. dumped deep by the Royals. 10 seconds left. Pushed back behind the goal line. Racing forward, this will be pushed off the back of the net. Played to the far corner and sent up. That gets through, but that's going to do it anyway. Sam gets her second clean sheet of the weekend, and the Royals will be moving on. I'm not sure when our first game is going to be tomorrow, but it's going to be at either 7:15 or 7:30. We will get the handshakes, and then that will do it for this evening's broadcast. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. We will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning for the semifinals.